Don't relax just yet, for lurking in the thick of the Black Forest nearby are Busch Gardens' two other state-of-the-art roller coasters, the Big Bad Wolf and the park's newest coaster addition, Drachen Fire. Unveiled in 1984, the Big Bad Wolf is a coaster suspended from an overhead steel track with nothing below but open air. The Wolf travels at speeds in excess of 50 miles per hour, offering the sensation of free flight through wide-angle swings and deep drops as it races through a Bavarian village before taking a hair-raising plunge to the Rhine River below. Who's afraid of the Big Bad Wolf? Hang on, because the ride's just begun. For within earshot of your fading screams is Drachen Fire, Busch Gardens' newest and most spine-tingling coaster experience yet. A dizzying 15 stories tall at its highest point, Drachen Fire is one of the largest steel coasters in North America. Busch Gardens wanted Drachen Fire to be one of a kind, with first-time elements, a new car design, and a more freestanding, non-traditional support system for the tracks. All in all, a moving monument to the physics of fun. And fun and thrills are what Drachen Fire is all about. Anticipation builds as riders make the quick 15-story ascent to Drachen Fire's highest point. As the cars begin their first plunge, they are inverted briefly before careening 120 feet to the ground at over 60 miles per hour. After this disorienting first drop, riders are turned upside down 5 more times, hurtling along 3,550 feet of electric blue track through a series of inverted elements, including 3 corkscrews and 3 new elements never tried before on any other roller coaster. Daring riders will first encounter the famed camelback hump, which produces a few seconds of near weightlessness. Next in the series of unique elements is the fiery bat wing, which rolls passengers upside down twice in a boomerang type of effect. With hardly enough time to catch their breath, passengers will then whip through a corkscrew where they will encounter the cutback element, which rotates cars upside down inside a loop and then whips through yet another corkscrew, leading to the grand finale, a fast 360-degree spiral before returning to the station. Drachen Fire, where reality ends, legend begins. And so does education, with a real twist. Each year, Busch Gardens becomes a physics lab gone wild for thousands of eager students itching for a taste of physics in action. As you ride the Drachen Fire roller coaster, you'll feel a force of 3.5 Gs. That's the same amount of force space shuttle astronauts experience during liftoff. Racing up and over the camelback hump, you'll experience weightlessness as the electric blue track follows a parabolic curve, a phenomena also used to train astronauts for space travel. Both ride and high-tech classroom, Drachen Fire hosted the brightest physics students from all over the world during the 24th International Physics Olympiad, where 200 students from 40 countries were joined by Nobel Prize laureate and author Dr. Leon Lederman.
I'll never forget it.